Hey guys, Danielle, Beauty Plastica, with some wine and Dollies. Happy anniversary, Libby. Did it, a year of babbling drunkenly and talking about dolls. I'm going to be really weird because I have PMS and I'm just full of weird, angry energy. So I'm going to talk about my feelings and stuff. I'm going to try and hold it together. Okay, so first things first. I've been working on Tiffy BJD Crafts pawn that I've been making her, and it's taken forever, and I'm really sorry. But it's all because I had to order these little friends. Got the first layer of resin in there. I'll be doing another one. I may mix it up tonight, so that'll be dry by tomorrow, and then I can do another one. Late tomorrow, maybe? Okay, so that's that. I basically finished the bike. I haven't put any pictures on Instagram. It's just, I really like it, and I'm not exactly great at photography, and I just want to be able to capture all the cool stuff. Oh, I redid the headlights, and I moved this up higher, and then I added some crossbones and like duct tapes and things in place. And then, so now our lights are on either side of the skull, and I like that better. And of course I added Tilly's doohickey. I put some junk in there. Let me see. I don't know how well you can see with this big thing, but just some doodads. So I'm happy with it, and I just want to find more dirty junk to put in, because like, are you gonna have a pure white box in this post-apocalyptic wasteland? I've also been feeling some kind of way about post-apocalyptic stuff. I swear, every news story that comes out makes me think like, but that happened in my story. Am I making these things happen? No, just kidding. But anyway, I feel like it's so done. We've been watching Man in the High Castle, and there's some other post-apocalyptic TV show that's coming on where, is it a TV show? It might be a movie, where there's like a city and then outside some kind of wasteland or something, and I don't know. And then I heard a story on the way home on NPR about another post-apocalyptic show coming. So it's like, this is really kind of done to death. And then, you know, I posted the video of the girls' like ancestors or whatever. And, you know, I noticed I didn't include their parents. Like, none of their parents. I never even thought about making their parents into characters. I wonder what that means, like on a psychological level. Because I don't think I've ever written any kind of story or mini novel where there was like a good relationship with parents. My parents are fine. I mean, my mom had some odds, but we're okay. No, we're good. She's a great mom. So where am I going with this? Yeah, so then I posted that, and I didn't get as many comments as I do. And I got a thumbs down, man. Somebody thumbs down me. Fuck that person. But I'm like, well, what didn't you like? Do you understand that this is just a freaking... And then I started feeling this pressure, like I'm supposed to be impressing people or something. And it's like, nah, man, nah. You know, when I turned 40 last year, some things really changed in me pretty immediately. And that was that I just stopped caring so much about what people thought of me. I mean, my whole life I've been concerned about what people thought of me. My mom was sort of that way, and making sure we always presented ourselves in a certain way. And, you know, I told you before, they're gossip, so they're going to be talking about you. So I assume everybody's talking about me at all times. So when I turned 40, that really mellowed out. And it's like, maybe you are talking about me all the time, but that has nothing to do with me, and I'm totally fine with that. You don't have to like me. It's really fine. And so I started to remember, you know, that this is supposed to be a fun project, and it's for me, their photo story, I mean. It's for me. It's not even for me. It's for them. You know, Sabine here, I'm sorry, I don't have enough dolls and shots with me. Sabine came in, and she didn't want to be my desert prostitute priestess, And so she told me the story, and she told me what she wants. So it's okay if it's been done, and it's okay if people don't like it, because it's really her life. It's not a freaking, to me, not like a fictional character. She's not fictional. She's right here. This is just her life story, or part of it anyway. So yeah, and I was also thinking that this story is very Sabine-centric, and I don't feel like we're getting enough Mercy. Mercy is such a spectacular doll. I just love her face, the way she holds things. I love her body. I mean, these little, oh my God. Oh, I love it. And look at the rump that won't quit. She's a wonderful doll. I wish her knees were double jointed. That would be great. So I'm trying to think about how to bring her character out a little bit more, because as I had it sort of jotted down, she's not really all that involved, except for like a big thing that happens towards the middle, but she didn't have any job. And also I like watching like writer videos, like Max Kieran on YouTube. Kieran. He does great writing advice, and he is a fantastic personality, and I just play him in the background at work just because the sound of his voice just makes me happy. You guys check him out. I'll link it below. So, my kid said that the other day. She was like recording herself doing a video, and she's like, I'll link it below, and like she doesn't even know what she's talking about, but it was the cutest thing. I had to make this quick. They're up there and without me. But they know I'm doing this video. They're very understanding. They're good kids. Anyway, so where were we? Right, Mercy, and I've been watching videos. And then I realized I don't really need to watch writer videos, because this whole photo story is going to be a photo story. Dialogue is not something I like to do in advance. I'd like to have an idea of what's happening. And then once I go to edit the pictures, then I put the dialogue in, because I might have in mind that she says, hey, how you doing? She says, hey, how are you doing? But I just tweak it a little bit, you know? So I don't have to really write anything down. So all these freaking, you should see the piles of, hold on a second. So all of this is the photo story, and hardly any of it is written down on. I just feel like I need to gather paper products when I started a writing project, but I realized that, oh, jeez. I think those are the watercolors. Hold on. Yeah, I messed that up pretty good. So anyway, where were we even? So yeah, I'm compiling all that junk when I don't need to do that. You know, these freaking distress inks, they just come apart like crazy. Iced spruce. Okay. So anyway, yeah, instead of looking at writer advice, I started looking at screenplay writer advice, which I'm not, you know, all that, you know, well versed in. I'm not exactly going to do a script, but maybe I could do something like it. And they have like shot lists where you could do like an Excel spreadsheet with, you know, the scene number and who's in the shot and what props you need. And I got kind of excited. Like this, I was going to start rolling it out in January. But man, I might do like one scene a month or something and build a set for each scene. Because I still don't know how I'm going to work the second scene. I really don't. Okay, speaking of which, I built something for the second scene. And it's pretty terrible, but let's take a look. Yeah, this is a desk. This is part of a bed. Those little placky things that you get at craft stores, and dollhouse, like banisters or something. Or posts, I guess, because I had to cut them down. But anyway, look, I mean, come on. I'm not Anna Doll, but if you're in a post-apocalyptic world, you might just gather up whatever stuff you had and put it together. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it all one color or make them 3 different colors. 3 different colors might make more sense if I'm going for the, we just slap this together, I think. Or what do you think? Should I just do it all one color and pretend that somebody designed a desk that looks like that? I don't know, but I needed a desk for the second scene, and I don't really need to invest in a desk right now because there's really not a whole lot of space for it. So, and also my kids got this Sheriff Kelly doll, and it actually fits. It's kind of tight, so I don't know how it's going to work, but I've been holding on to this for a couple of years because it looks like a chair, and I could just build it up. And so I think I'm going to do that for the second scene. And the brick wall is for the first scene, so I've got that taken care of. It's third scene that I'm not sure how I'm going to do. I was going to do it as an outdoor shot, but I don't know. So what I really need to be doing, instead of worrying about rolling this out, pleasing people, and turning, and, you know, worrying about how original and special it is, I just need to, like, have fun and do what I want and learn stuff. So I'm going to pretend I'm shooting a little movie. I was going to do a storyboard, but I don't know how to draw that well. I mean, I can doodle, and not even all that well. I mean, I'm okay. I don't know. Whatever. But not enough where I don't like to draw. So I don't want to draw out a whole storyboard. So I'm just going to make it fun, and I don't have to gather all this paper. I can do everything electronically. What I need to do is spend some time on frickin' Pinterest. Here, let me hold up a doll because, oh, we've got to talk about a series. Hold on. So anyway, yeah, do what I want, having a bunch of fun. Now, so I realize, and I don't know how anybody feels about being involved with Nasiri in her past, so I'm not going to name any names. But a lot of you guys have seen her in her many states, and so you know maybe possibly some of the story behind her. So I'm going to tell you the story, but I'm going to try to be respectful of everybody involved. So what happened was this person bought her from eBay. And then, okay, now this is the story as I have heard it from sources I believe to be trustworthy. So, which was, yeah, anyway. So what happened is he decided to send the purchaser of the doll, decided to send it directly to the face-up artist and gave some directions that they were not comfortable with. So, oh, it does have the colors there, and I'm not matching any of them right. Chinese white? Oh, there's white. Anyway, so, yeah. So then the doll went to her, and there were some really extreme things that were being asked of her to do, things that she didn't agree with exactly for a doll. But he insisted, and she had him sign like an affidavit, basically, like, I decided to make this decision, I will live with my choice, etc. I think this is green. So anyway, she did the thing, and he said he liked it, but then he just kept talking about how much he hates it. Gave her a good review, but has just been really hateful about it ever since. And then, I guess she got a couple more face-ups from other artists, and then eventually he gave her away in some kind of like giveaway or whatever. And it was won by a friend of mine, and, you know, she tried to bond with her for a while, and at some point she had dyed her with leather dye, and it was a beautiful, beautiful, rich color, I think to even out the yellowing that she has. A beautiful color, but it felt like tacky, so I took it off. And I like her yellowing because it gives her real character and makes her look like she has more of a face-up than she does. And I always like that, doing face-ups so I don't have to do them, because here's a face-up I did on your boy freaking Zest. It's terrible! But, you know, he just needed to get a face. I'll redo it again before I shoot him for the story, but he's a character that needs to happen towards the beginning, so I gotta get him situated. But my Zyle is with Red Iris Atelier, and I'm gonna get a freaking Red Iris fucking, oops, I'm sorry, I'm cursing too much in this. It's the PMS. Inksy Penguin, Raisha. I'm getting one of her face-ups, and they're super awesome, so I'm very excited. And I had him, like, painted to look like Nick Jonas. Don't judge me. I'm really more of a Joe Jonas girl. Those eyebrows. Oh, my God. But I like his coloring, you know, and so I wanted to have his look, and he's got, like, a couple little, like, beauty marks or something, and so I just thought that would be nice. So he's off doing that. Dash Kerbani is with Tiffy BJD Crafts getting fitted for some fancy accessories. I hope those kids are alright up there. And, oops, I'm sorry. Goldilocks. I hear a lot of noise. The children are loose. So I just got this beautiful coat for Aniata. You see this thing? I swear I saw it like, no, 2 years ago almost. Let's say a year and a half ago on DOA. And I was like, oh my God, it's beautiful. She has to have it. And it's mine, and I got it dirt cheap because my friend was selling a bunch of stuff. So I got some cute little, like, sort of semi-out-of-character dresses for Aniata. Oh, yeah, so, Nasiri. So she tried to dye her, and then she shipped her to me. And in shipping, she had basically fallen out of her packaging, and it was just, like, the saddest arrival ever. But she's strong as all get out, is something we say. Strong as all get out. That's what people say in the South, or at least in this area. Yeah, she's tough, so she made it, and I just got the impression that this girl had not been as loved as she, well, definitely not as loved as she is now, but there was almost like a dark cloud over her. And so I had that owner who was unhappy with her scarring. I decided to, like, find him and contact him because I feel like I have 2 pieces of her history connected to me, and I want to connect with the other one, even if it's bad. And I'll know if it's bad, you know? I'll get a feeling. And so I emailed him, and I asked him if he could give me any information about where she came from, and were there any other owners between him and my friend. And I also asked how she got her yellowing. And his response to me was, oh, you got the doll with the cuts? And it's like, it's not like a language thing. Like, you know, it's not a situation like that. It was just, it felt so, she's not the doll with the cuts. Even if you can't call her like, oh, that beautiful doll that I was so upset about. To just call her, I mean, not even, oh, the Doll's Town, Mari? No, it was just kind of weird. And then so I, you know, played it cool and exchanged a couple of emails, and he expressed his side of things, which is not exactly truthful because there's legal proof of that. But, yeah, it was okay, I guess. But I didn't feel like I talked to Nasiri's old dad. I don't know. That was kind of weird. But it was nice to put her history together and see where she's been, and be even happier that she came home. She's like a doll that I fell in love with, you know? Like herself, not her sculpt. Her, because that face, oh my goodness, she's so melancholy. Okay, so this I also got from my friend, this kind of crisscross tunic, and this little mini vest type of thing. So I just thought this was a cute little outfit. She's adorable. I do need to get her some more leggings. I gotta get a lot of stuff. That's kind of one of the reasons I don't want to hurry up with this photo story too much, is because these girls need more than one outfit. Or at least they need outfits that are more post-apocalyptic and not frickin' 80s strip club. I don't know. No offense, sweetie. You look great. Alright, did I cover everything? Did you guys meet Ludo? My husband got me that. Surprised me that for my birthday. Surprised me with this on my birthday. I had mentioned just in passing. Like I saw it on Facebook and I forwarded it to him. I was like, ooh, these are cool. And ow. Anyway, I've been feeling a lot of pressure because it's really messy in here. And I need to get crap organized. So everybody's going to have a bin and all of their props are going to go in their individual bins. They're different enough where I can separate, you know, like at least by family. Instead of putting MSD clothes here, everybody has their own. No, the clothes have to stay central. I know I don't have that many anyway. Oh yeah, I bought one of those big paper boxes that you get at like. Well, I got it at Joann's, and they are always covered with some kind of tacky thing, but seashells wasn't bad. So here I put the MSD clothes. I'm not sure it's the greatest method of organization for me, because I've already, like, tried to get up, and I kind of scrunched a little bit. Sorry, I'm looking for the missing, there's a missing watercolor, so I've got to find it. Oh yeah, so I'm working on a suitcase. So now this box, I'll just cover it with leather and beat it up a little bit, and that might be able to fill up some space in the bike area. And I guess that's it. That's it for now anyway. So I love you guys, and I'm gonna get to work. All right, bye.